What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So, it's my first week working as a nurse practitioner. Monday through Friday. So far, I do have to pick up some weekends, though. But I'm trying to get used to working 5 days a week. And it was a pretty good day for passive income that I earned, and it's going to be reinvesting. And if you watch my previous video with some of the YieldMax ETFs, I discussed balance. Same thing with this channel. I've been emphasizing heavy YieldMax videos, but I'm also going to have a balance. So it's not going to be completely YieldMax. I'm going to discuss my dividend investing strategies with some dividend growth stocks that I've been adding, and the income from the YieldMax ETFs is going to go into that, and I'm very excited. But I'll go over the change with PLTY. I was very disappointed with the distribution, but again, this is why you don't have all your eggs in one basket, and this is why you don't go all in with the YieldMax ETFs. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check out my income and strategy right now. So first, in the past few days, this has been an incredible distribution day, and it's very nice. So you see Carlyle Secure Lending, I made 1556. MST, the Defiance Leverage Long Income MSTR ETF, I'm going to be adding that weekly. So that's one thing that I'm going to bring up to you. YBTC, the Roundhill Bitcoin Cover Call Strategy ETF, I'm going to be buying that weekly. Set 2905 I made. GPTY, the YieldMax AI and Tech Portfolio Option Income ETF, that's going to be added weekly. I made 1904. And then FBY, I made 8155. That's not bad. LFGY, the YieldMax Crypto Industry and Tech Portfolio Option ETF, 3575. Bank OZK, remember I sold it and rebought it. That's 144. Invitation Home, 733. ULTY, I started buying ULTY. 259 plus 66 cents, and then you see NVDY, I made 174.88, and PLTY made $517.22. I was extremely surprised at how I thought it'd be higher, and many of us were surprised. So, and then with the income, which I'll show you, my estimated income now is $31,252.15. So almost maybe going to cross the $3,000 mark this month. Again, I'm going to be putting in more money. So with me putting in more money, there's still potential. Again, there's a lot of estimated stuff because of these YieldMax ETFs. So you saw my sell, I only made $1,283. But again, that goal is going to be going into the dividend growth stocks and the high yield stocks. So that income is going to be going in there. So here's some estimated income with SEPI, American Financial, AIPI, NFLP, and FEPI, 3187. IYRI, again, I sold, what was it? I'm pretty sure I sold the Realty Income for that. I'm going to be rebuying Realty Income soon. I'm going to be at the 31-day mark at the end of the month. IWMI 2168 is estimated. Coney 2004. QQQI 2092. BTCI 294.80. And NFLY, the YieldMax Netflix Option Income ETF, 84.24. And AMDY, again, I've been rebuying them. I don't think I owned AMDY before, but I've been putting money in them. And SPY, it's been down. And again, I have some pending income from McCormick, 633, and Dollar General, 457. Saratoga Investment Corp, 1087. Blackstone Secured Lending Fund, 1898. So you're getting some things coming in. Rhythm Capital Corp, 1849. And you see JP Morgan. That's not a lot. And then Verizon, re-added them. So there's some things that need to be added. And again, I want to start making 3,000 with my dividend stocks and REITs over the option income ETFs. I just feel a little bit more, how do you want to say it, confident in that. With synthetic calls, you got to be very careful. I'm going to discuss my investing strategy that I have for my IRA soon, because I'm going to be using potentially a YieldMax ETF, rolling it over from my travel nursing, one of my travel nursing gigs, and using that to specifically buy SCHG. That's an idea that I have, and I'll probably reveal it to you. So that could be a way to kind of turbocharge and buy shares while I'm building up this new 401k. Okay, that would be fantastic. But we got a little bit of work to do. And again, it's frustrating because you just don't know what you're getting. And I made $13,713.94. And you're seeing my estimated income at $17,430.92. So not bad. Things are looking okay with that. So I really don't have any complaints about what I'm doing with my dividend investing journey, and things are slowly getting in there. Tomorrow I will have a video for you with some dividend growth stocks, specifically REITs, that I started to add. So as soon as I get my income on Monday from the YieldMax ETFs and all the income that I had on Friday, then we're going to start going into specifics with buying dividend growth stocks. I just need a little bit of a kick to get that going, and then we're going to be really putting some firepower into the M1 Finance dividend portfolio. I just need a few paychecks. I just was being a little conservative at that time, and see what we can do. So I'm very, again, excited for the new gig as a nurse practitioner. You know, I'm with a very solid nephrology group, and the nephrologist that's training me is #1 ranked in the nation. And, you know, for him to say that I reminded him of himself when he was younger, that's a good thing. And, you know, the head physician of that I rounded with in a hospital, I actually caught a lot of things, and he told me I know my stuff, so that's good. So, but again, it's a process, and the dividend process of transitioning from a nurse to a nurse practitioner is a process. The process from building the dividend portfolio into getting a very strong portfolio with dividend stocks is a process. So again, I want to get to at least 30,000 plus, and I think there's potential to get to that. So I'm looking forward to building up this portfolio to get to that point. And I have a few tricks of the trade, and I just, some of these new ETFs that are going to be added to M1 Finance eventually, it's going to be very exciting. But I just wanted to show you how things are looking in the progress. Again, my portfolio, I moved around a lot of things. And again, making $840.58. Who's going to say no to that in one day? So that's nice. But again, the market gain right down there was actually in the negative because of some of the YieldMax ETFs. But I'm going to tell you, I've recovered pretty well from the downturn. Again, the REITs are starting to recover, and I'll be in the positive again pretty quick, because I can tell you the REITs took a hit. Some of the dividend growth stocks took a hit this past year, and I'll be totally fine with returning. I mean, if I can't return stuff with dividend growth stocks and I'm going to be adding Apple and all these other juggernaut dividend growers, Taiwan Semiconductors, and if I can't get my portfolio in the positive with buying those type of stocks with passive income with YieldMax ETFs, then there's a problem. So that's not gonna, I'm gonna tell you right now, it will be in the positive because I'm gonna be buying some of these really good dividend growth stocks that are, and some of the financial sector stocks too are starting to make I got pretty good returns. So again, it's going to be in the positive too. Even Franklin Resources in the past is starting to get up there. So, you know, things are looking pretty good with this portfolio. So just wanted to make it clear. And, you know, Bank of America, you know, Canadian banks, these are doing well. And SCHW is actually beating SCHG, which is kind of crazy. And I'm not going to say no to that because that's pretty cool. You know, Broadcom's going to be up, all that, and Truist and Jackson Financial, I'm sure will be back there. And, you know, some of these slower growth, you know, there's way more dividends like with One Main Holdings and stuff, and Diageo, they'll be fine. US Bancorp's going to be fine. SCHW is going to be hot. I mean, the trends are already there. So just wanted to point that out. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. You'll see a video tomorrow. I guarantee that because I'm going to plan on waking up early and having a video for you. Take care and have a good one. Now I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use my channel for any form of financial advice. It's strictly for entertainment purposes only. Investing is a big risk. You can gain money, can lose money, so be aware and do your due diligence. Go to a financial advisor for financial advice. Go to a tax advisor for tax advice. Again, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only. This is my dividend investing journey to build a very strong, big and powerful dividend portfolio with M1 Finance. And M1 Finance, if you're watching my video, please add securities that we request. And please, this is how you do it. If you have M1 Finance, go on your computer, go on messages, and then say request a security. You go to ask something else real quick. You request the ticker symbol. So I'm requesting GP or C, let's do another one. HOOY. So if you want to request them, you got to do it that way. And I've been telling you guys, please request securities. It helps. Take care and have a good one.